Welcome back everyone, how are we all doing? In this video I want to talk about my 2023 driver predictions. Let's have a look. I've sat down and I've had a think, and I can only see 5 teams changing this time and 5 teams sticking with what they've already got. Not many interesting moves, but we'll have a look at them. Let's talk about the non-movers first. I think an obvious one, Mercedes. Not going to be changing, are they? Lewis and George Russell, that's a killer team. There's no way they're going to be changing unless Lewis wins his 8th and decides he's had enough. But I can't see that happening next year. So Mercedes sticking with George and Lewis. Another obvious one for me, and for me the best team on the grid, the best lineup on the grid, Ferrari with Charles and Carlos. I mean, that combination is just unbeatable. The best on the grid, so why would they change? No reason to change. No reason for those 2 drivers to want to move. So 2023 Ferrari, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, a no-brainer. And then my third one that I think is a no-brainer is Aston Martin, who, for obvious reasons, Lance Stroll's still going to be there, isn't he? I mean, Daddy owns the company, so he's going nowhere. And Sebastian Vettel, he's not done with F1 yet, is he? And Aston Martin is a good place for him to be, so he's not going to be off. He's going to stick around for a bit longer. So 2023 Aston Martin is going to be those 2 once again. Now, my next 2 teams I've got sticking are, I think, less obvious, but I can't see them changing drivers unless, I can't see them changing drivers. So we'll talk about McLaren first. Lando Norris, I think that's an easy one. He's not going to want to move. The team aren't going to want to be away with him. Daniel Ricciardo didn't have a great 2021, did he? So we'll see what happens in 2022, but I can't see him moving. So I think they'll stay together. I think it's going to be Lando, Daniel again in 2023. It's hard to see it not being those 2. So I'm going to put those 2 down for McLaren, and that's my final answer for that team. So we'll move on to the last team that I can't see switching, Red Bull. Obviously, Max Verstappen, not a chance he's moving. Sergio Perez, now, you could question that one. I hear a lot of people saying they think Gasly's going to go back, but I can never see that happening. I can never see Gasly going back to Red Bull. The move for me just wouldn't make sense. It didn't work out first time round, did it? So why would it work out second time round? You could say Gasly's developed as a driver. Yeah, it's a fair argument, but he buckled under the pressure there, and I think if he was to return there, that pressure might come back again, and he might. I can't see it working out. I can't see Red Bull wanting to part with Sergio because he's been such a wicked wingman. And he's not going to want to wait around forever, is he, for a chance that may or may not come. So if Red Bull don't give him a seat for 2023, I think he'll be off. And, we'll talk about where I think he's going to go next. So 2023 for Red Bull is Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. So, where's Gasly going to go? Alpine. I think that is where he will end up, alongside Esteban Ocon. I think Fernando Alonso is going to hang his boots up at end of season. He's a bit of age about him now, and he is still a wicked driver. You can't argue with his talents, but age just isn't on his side. And if that Alpine isn't race winning level in 2022, why would he wait around? Well, the answer is I don't think he will. I think he'll be off at end of season. If that team isn't race winning, championship winning, there's no reason for him to be driving there, and he's not going to make a team change this late in the game, is he? So I think he'll step back, maybe into some sort of management position, advisory position. I don't know. I can't see him driving in 2023. Unfortunately, because it's been fun to watch over the years, you know, he's a wicked driver. So, yeah, but so 2023 Alpine will be Esteban Ocon alongside Gasly, which actually, I mean, that is a sound driver lineup, isn't it? That's got to be up there with one at best. Gasly leaving AlphaTauri is going to leave a spot there, which I think Liam Lawson will sit in. He is been in F2 last year and he's done a solid job there. And then he was doing the young driver test for AlphaTauri, weren't he? So prepping for a seat there in the future. Who knows? But I think he's next in line to step up in that academy once someone makes way, which I think will be Gasly. So Liam Lawson will be next to sit in an AlphaTauri car alongside Yuki Tsunoda. I think he's going to stay there. 2021 wasn't amazing, was it? But he's going to experience, he's going to improve. 2022 should be a better year for him, so he should stick around for 23 alongside his new teammate Liam Lawson. So I'm seeing those two for AlphaTauri in 2023. Let's talk about Alfa Romeo. Valtteri Bottas, his new team, he's going to be there for a few years, isn't he? Why would he move? I don't think he will. Valtteri Bottas will be there in 2023. I don't think Joe will be there. I think he'll be off. I think Mick Schumacher's going to step up into an Alfa Romeo. The team I think he wanted to go in the first place, but he never got it, did he? He's sat in a Haas now, and I think if the opportunity comes around, he will want to be in an Alfa Romeo. So I think Mick Schumacher will make the change from Haas to Alfa Romeo and make a Valtteri Bottas Mick Schumacher lineup in 2023, which is a solid lineup, really, isn't it? You've got an experienced guy there, a new guy there with lots of talent. We're not quite sure how much talent yet, because it's been hard to judge, hasn't it, in 2021 with that Haas. It's been that rubbish, hasn't it? You can't see where he is really, but yeah, he did well. Winning the F2 championship shows that he's got speed, hasn't it? So Valtteri Bottas, Mick Schumacher is going to make a good lineup in 23. So this leads us nicely on to Haas, where I think Mr. Moneybags himself, Nikita Mazepin, will still be there. Daddy's too rich, isn't he? Daddy's too rich. He's going to be sat in that seat for 2023 alongside Antonio Giovinazzi, who is not done with F1 yet. I am sure of it. He's gone to a Formula E team, which is only alright. It's not one of the teams that's going to be shooting for the championship. So if you had the opportunity to drive in a Formula E car that was midfield, or a midfield Formula 1 car, what are you going to choose? It's going to be the F1 team, isn't it? So I think Antonio Giovinazzi will be back in a Formula 1 car in 2023. Still Ferrari powered, only it will be a Haas, not an Alfa Romeo. So finally we come to Williams, where I think Alex Albon will still have his seat, because he's the talent in the team at the minute. He's going to be the man pushing for the points. He's taking over the George Russell role, really, isn't he? So he's going to be sticking around. 2022 is going to be his building year, his experience year in the team, and then 2023 he's going to be the man, the number one man, alongside Guan Yu Zhou, who I think will move from Alfa Romeo to Williams, replacing one money man with the other. Latifi's done alright. He's been a solid man there, and he's been scoring points, providing money, doing the job he should be doing. But I can see Williams wanting a change. I think Zhou will bring in more money than Latifi. I think it will just make sense for the team to make that change and bring him in. It's going to also, the fact that there's rumours flying around that Williams could be parting ways with Mercedes and sticking a Renault engine in that car. It won't be for 23, will it? But rule changes coming in 25. It could make sense for Alpine to stick one of their drivers in that car, hoping to stick an engine in that car as well eventually. It'd make business sense, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I can see that happening. So, in 2023, Williams will be Albon and Guan Yu Zhou. There we go then. They are my 2023 predictions. That is what I think will happen. Time will tell if I'm right or not. Probably not. I'm not usually right. Well, there we go anyway. Let me know what you lot think. I've had fun making this one. I'm having fun making videos. I'm quite enjoying doing this. So I'm liking your support. Thank you very much. Like it, subscribe, and I'm going to do some more because I'm having fun with it. So we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.